Welcome. It's the Matic. It's the illest blood in the land. Welcome back, Legends community. It's Matic 365. We're calling me Matic. The choice is yours. Welcome back, returning Legends. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, and also sharing. New Legends, hope you like it here. Also, feel free to like, share, and also comment. Let's get into it. So today's new video is actually on something that I came across online today, and I was surprised by it. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh. It seems like I thought for sure, after seeing the Superman movie that came out recently this year in July, I thought for sure that this was going to be the setup for the Justice League, right? So James Gunn actually confirmed something that some fans are disappointed by and some fans probably are wondering what's going on. So apparently James Gunn confirms that the Flash and Aquaman we won't see for quite a while in the new DCU. And the universe is gods and monsters. So when I think about it now, I'm kind of like, you know what? Maybe it's for the best. Because what I'm seeing, what he's trying to do, because we know for a fact that James Gunn confirmed the reason why we won't see these two characters, the Flash and Aquaman, is because pretty much he is trying to establish Batman for the new DCU. On top of that, with a new Wonder Woman. All right, so when it comes to movies. And honestly, I think this is a smart move. Let me explain something to you guys, right? If we can backtrack to the old DCU for a minute, let's backtrack. The first Flash movie for the old DCU was a huge flop for the actual studio. It did not do well. I think that was because of Ezra Miller's crazy controversy and the weird things he was doing as an actor. He wasn't even able to promote the movie, which also probably didn't work out in his favor because Michael Keaton's actually was the one promoting the movie. It's kind of sad because he was the main actor. And you mean to tell me Batman was promoting your movie? It should have been another Flash, if you ask me. Grant Gustin. I'm just saying, I think he would have been a much better choice to be replaced by Ezra Miller. Grant Gustin embodied Flash. But unfortunately, that was not the case. They kept Ezra, and that did not work out in their favor. So let's get into the old Aquaman movies, right? So you have to remember with Aquaman, right? The first movie actually did really good. It was actually highly successful. When the sequel came out, it did not live up to the hype. And that actually did hurt the movie. And on top of that, Jason Momoa having issues with Amber Heard. He even said he didn't even want to work with her no more. And also maybe just the reshoots might have hurt this movie even more because they've had a series of reshoots for the movie. And honestly, that couldn't even save the movie. The movie is already butchered pretty much to no end, right? I think James Gunn is looking at the success of those movies that didn't do well in the box office and said, you know what? Maybe it's not time to actually introduce these characters. But what he is doing is introducing Batman and Wonder Woman, right? Because Batman tends to be highly successful when it comes to movies, when it comes to comic book characters. Wonder Woman actually did with her first movie. Her second movie, no. We're gonna be honest, it did not do well. So I think James Gunn is actually setting it up pretty much because if I remember seeing the Superman movie, we'll eventually see an established Justice League. We already saw the Hall in Superman if you went to go see the Superman movie. So I'm like, yeah, I think he's setting it up where we're gonna get a timeline of God and monsters. You probably had your phase 1, like a Marvel Studios, phase 2, where we see what's gonna happen, and then phase 3 going forward to establish more base movies, whether it's even TV shows included as well. And I think we'll end up seeing the Flash and also Aquaman down the line. He said 2 years from now. So I'm like, so when I think about it now, I guess I could understand him not wanting to actually put them out just yet for live adaptations. I think he's looking to figure out what could work for those characters when it comes to live comic book adaptation movies, because they actually did not do well last time around. And he's probably like, well, do I really want to try again, putting these movies out again, and they both didn't do well? when it comes to the first Flash movie and the second Aquaman movie. And maybe he's just realizing, like, well, we're going to eventually introduce them into this world, but right now that's not my prerogative. And I can understand fans being mad about it. Honestly, I'm not really wanting to see an Aquaman movie just yet. Don't get me wrong, I did enjoy the first one from the previous DCU. The Flash, I would like to see a new one. I'm not gonna lie. The Flash is actually one of the DC characters I do like. I would like to see a new one and what they can do with it, right? Because I felt like the previous one just, it didn't really live up to the hype like I thought it was. And it's unfortunate, you know what I'm saying? I felt like that movie could have been a lot better. That's all I'm gonna say. But I guess, you know, sometimes, you know, as DC fans, you're gonna be happy about choices. Sometimes you're gonna be mad about choices. But I think he's just trying to make sure that this universe has a decent established timeline, introducing movies and TV shows. And I guess we'll have to wait and see when we will see these two characters down the line. But it is the hardest working brother on YouTube, guys. You tell me in the comments, are you surprised that both these characters we won't see for quite a while in the new DCU? And my next question for you guys is, which character between the Flash and Aquaman do you want to see a movie on? So it is the hardest working brother on YouTube, guys. Thank you so much for commenting, liking, subscribing, also sharing. And I'm out. 3,000 watch hours is the goal for the channel.